Hello and welcome back to another beer review. I'm Ben the Beer Lad. Today I'm going to be doing another Tartarus beer. This is part of the little Christmas thing I've got going on, 23rd, 24th and 25th build up to Christmas. This is the second one I'm doing today. Well, say today, but this is the second beer I'm doing in the order. This is the second Tartarus, Krampus. This is 2023 edition. This is another Christmas cake Imperial Porter. And this one is 14.2%. I only noticed this just before I recorded that this is 14.2. The last one was 12.2, so they've upped it by 2%. And yeah, it's the same beer, I'm assuming. Christmas cake Imperial Porter. Just adjust my camera. There we go. Yeah, so I'm assuming it's the same beer, but I'm here to find it out. Let you all know. There's no guff on it. There's no guff on the last one. And the can art, do that, there we go. Can art is exactly the same as the bottle art. Looks really nice. I quite like it. The best before on this is 15th of November 2026. So this still has 3 years left on it. Might be a good idea to pick one of these up, stick it in your cupboard, leave it. I've still got the barrel aged one up there on my fridge, which is Christmas Day's beer, along with maybe one or two others. I'll depend on how I feel. Anyway, let's crack it open, see what we got, shall we? For anyone who doesn't know, Tartarus do all their beers based on mythology of all sorts. Norse, Roman, Greek, any mythology at all. And Krampus is obviously no exception. Don't really need to say what Krampus is, because everyone knows what it is. Is that? Oh Christ. Look away for a sec and it's... I hope that doesn't overflow. Right, let me... hope this settles. So there's the beer. I'll try and get this. My hands are a little shaky now. Right, there's the beer, jet black beer with a very nice dark tan compact head. But the top, like this, I don't know if my camera, I can't tilt it without pouring it, but the top, the actual middle, is lighter than the outside. All compact, all looks really nice. Let's get a smell, see what we get, shall we? This might be a deja vu episode. It smells different. It still smells like the last beer, like last year's one, but it smells different. So it's raisins and currants, but they're more, not potent, but they're more powerful in this one. They got more of a kick to them. It's less chocolatey. Nice bit of roasted malts. Does have a nice cake smell to it. You can smell the booze. It does smell very, very nice. It's got a mouthful for body and carb. That's a different beer, that. Right, full body. It's creamy, double cream, velvety, quite oily, quite slick. Oh god. Wow. Yeah. Oily, slick, velvety, creamy. Carbonation is very, very light. It's basically none at all. So far, so good. Let's get a big old taste, shall we? Cheers. Oh, there's more of a kick in this one. I know it's a different beer. I know it's stronger. It's 2% stronger, but you can feel it. And I think at double digits, that's when you can really tell it's a different beer. It tastes the same, but different. It's boozier. Right, this has coated the whole tongue, and you can feel it when it goes down. You can feel this booze just nice warm and alcohol, not burn, but a warm and alcohol feel to it. This is a perfect beer for you snowed in, you know, like in a stereotypical Hollywood romancy Christmassy film. They're snowed in, the fire's on, and it's, you know, 3 foot of snow, you can't go anywhere. This is that kind of beer. You sat in front of your fireplace, it's cold outside, it's snowing, you can't go anywhere, you're stuck inside. This is something for that. It's warm, it's flavourful. It's just really good. Speaking of the flavour, I've not really got into that yet. Raisins, currants. I'm going to be pretty much listing off what I had last time, but it's certain flavours are more prominent and others are more subtle. So your raisins and your currants are more prominent in this one. It's a fruitier, currantier drink. Pardon me. Chocolate, it doesn't exist in this one. Pardon me. I had it in the last one. Had this nice chocolatey taste. It doesn't really exist in this beer. Your brandy, your spirit, alcohol that it's meant to, that Christmas cake is soaked in, is more prominent, as well as the currants. It's got a nice cakier taste. The last beer didn't really taste much like cake. This one's got it practically nailed down. It's got a nice cakey taste. Raisins, currants, brandy, nice. It's got a nice smoky taste, but it's less of a flavour than the last beer. I remember the smoke being quite a prominent, like a fiery smoke flavour, being quite a prominent flavour in the last beer, which was yesterday to me. But this one, it's less smoky, less fiery. It's balanced a bit more. Quite fruity, really nice, lingers. Goes in, there's your smoke, just a little bit of it. And you got this nice cake taste. And then you got brandy, your booze, whatever Christmas cake, whatever you want to soak your Christmas cake in. This, I feel, is brandy, but it's boozy. And that's it. Your booze is at the end, and it's a lingering booze. Your currants, your fruit, your raisins, with the smoke towards that bit, disappear. You get the cake, and then you get the booze. And that's how it ends. You got the cake and the booze just lingering around. It's nice. It's just a nice flavour. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's a really, really good way to end it. It's a nice lingering taste. It's really nice, and I can still taste it now. You still got the alcohol coat in your palate. You still got the alcohol in your throat, in your esophagus, going down to your stomach. You can feel it. This is a 14% to savour, which is what I'm gonna do. I'll empty my can. I'm getting every drop out of this, by the way. Getting it all. I pay good money for this, so I'm doing this. So I'm gonna go away and enjoy this beer. It's Christmas Eve. This is gonna be one of the first beers I'm doing on Christmas Eve. Maybe, I don't know what I'm doing yet, but this is the first of the second of the Krampus trilogy, which I've got going. I don't know if they're gonna. It looks like this is a yearly thing, so I might have to make it a yearly thing to just release Krampus as Christmas comes up. But this might be first, maybe second beer of the day. I don't know. It's Christmas Eve. I'm not going anywhere. It's a nice chill day, innit? Or at least I'm not driving. So, Tartarus, their Krampus 2023 edition Christmas Cake Imperial Port at 14.2% out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10. Out of the two so far, this year and last year, I actually prefer this year's. Last year's, great. I loved it. Couldn't find a problem with it. This one, I don't know how, but they've improved perfection, if you get me. So last year's tasted bang on like a Christmas cake. This year's tastes more like a Christmas cake than last year's. So this one is the better one so far. Still got one more, which I'm doing tomorrow. Looking forward to that one. Yeah, so this is a 10 out of 10. Absolutely banging. I got this from Market Bottle Shop, formerly known as Priesttown Brewing. I don't know how much I bought or how much I paid for it. I don't know. I got it in one of them big buys, and then I bought the bottle separately because that in itself was about 25 quid. Yeah, that's what I pay for my. This is what I pay. This price I pay for this stuff. But yeah, go down to Market Bottle Shop. This is still on the Tartarus website if you want to get one. I might rebuy this year's and last year's and just stick them in the cupboard, savour them, let them fester for a couple of years, and see what happens. I don't know, but they are still on the website as of yesterday when I checked. So Link will be down below if you want one. If you like the video, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that usual stuff. If you want to subscribe, consider doing so, because the show must go on, etc., etc., so on and so forth, and I'll see you later.